Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in with us. My name is Don't Know Shit Doug, hanging out with Ryan and Angelo. This is Talking Shit. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
What's happening, man? Every time you say that, I'm waiting for you to say boys and girls, children of all ages.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, now this isn't the Biden show.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Children shouldn't be listening to this ruckus.
No.
Yes, no, children should be in bed by now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the late show.
You ever see that thing that's like, my generation was so fucked up the news had to remind our parents they had kids. You know?
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way different than it is now. It's funny. So they have, I saw this video online of these. So in schools, they have like these pouches that they have kids put their cell phones in now so they don't get distracted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to put your phone in the pouch. I don't know if they do it in this district, but I saw it online and it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a cell phone until I was like, I don't know, 15 or 16 or something like that.
Some shit like that.
do
And
they
we
get
didn't have all the shit to do on it either. It was like barely texted.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
have to hit 7-9 times to fucking get it out of it.
Yeah. So I feel the teachers, you know, who want to, like, it's a big distraction. I can understand
yeah.
that, you know, besides cheating or whatever, because you can
When
do
they-
that too. But
So when they zip up the bag, do they get the bag given back to them, or do they actually turn their cell phone into like some security guard and then retrieve it at the end of the day?
oh no, it's a pouch that has a lock on it, and I guess the teacher must have a key that opens up the lock.
Oh,
Yeah, but like there's videos online of like kids busting it open, like slap it against the desk, and it pops the fucking thing open,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
and they get their phone out. But I mean, yeah, it literally looks like a neoprene pouch.
Yeah,
You know?
I've seen that because like if you go to shows now, like comedy shows, like you know, like
Yeah.
like a big headliner or something,
Yeah,
like they make you put your phone in a pouch too, so you can't record the show and like put it online.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
fuckers.
yeah. I think Tool does that. I think
Yeah, a bunch of motherfuckers.
bunch of tools. Go figure.
Yeah,
yeah,
Tool,
there you go.
Tool bags.
They're really hard to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like tickets for Tool are really hard to get.
Are they?
Yeah.
There's a lot of tools out there.
A lot of Tool fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But I can understand that though to an extent, right? I mean,
Dude, I can understand. I can't watch TV without playing on my cell phone. I'm sitting there trying to watch a show and I have to keep rewinding it because I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
yeah,
Playing
man.
on, looking at Instagram, like, oh, titties on Instagram.
I could never go
That's
back.
way better than Walking Dead.
I can never go back to the bathroom without it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh.
what'd you do? Like stare at the wall?
Dude, I read like every fucking shampoo bottle ever. I'm like, oh, herbal essences. I could like tell you what the fuck was on the back of it.
I think we went over this already.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's when I learned about toxic shock syndrome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toxic shock.
Yeah, when you're not reading, when you're in the bathroom and you have
Yes.
nothing to do and you're
Yeah.
looking around for something to read,
Yeah.
you'll come across the tampon box, and inside that they have a pamphlet.
Oh yes. We
yeah.
definitely
Read that.
touched on it. I
we
remember
did.
that.
Yeah.
We did talk about this. Yeah,
Exactly. We went over
fucking
all
Doug
this.
was putting tampons in his ass.
Oh my god.
You always got to go there, bro.
He's like, I'm waiting for the shock. He's like,
How does this applicator work? Dougie.
So I heard you can replace Nerf bullets with tampons.
Really?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah, they work pretty well.
Oh, shit.
So I saw that online the other
But
day.
what's cheaper, buying Nerf bullets or tampons?
Well, see, with the tampons, you can actually take a needle and you can stick it through the head of the tampon. So when you're shooting the projectile,
Okay.
it actually penetrates.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it really depends on what you want to do with it.
You know what's crazy about Nerf is like they have like their own, like almost like a Comic-Con convention thing. And it's like they get crazy with like the Nerf military like stuff, and they every year they come out with like a new kind of dart that could go like farther or something, you know?
Yeah.
And, like there's some serious people out there with that, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like every stupid thing has like the fucking following of like cult morons. Like Legos like has like big conventions like that where these guys are like, oh my god, they got new Legos out.
Yeah.
Like, a new color.
Yeah.
It's like fucking. It's like
Limited
insane,
edition.
bro. You know.
yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was shocked to find out like when I bought like an RC car,
Yeah,
you know, like a gas powered RC car. There's professional RC car drivers.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro.
And these motherfuckers make like $100,000 a year. Like
Oh.
they have sponsors. It's like being a real race car driver. They got sponsors. They got like all this shit.
What's
And,
like indoor track or something?
indoor, outdoor. It doesn't matter. You know,
Yeah.
like they got there's like professional RC car drivers.
Do they go on tour?
Yeah.
Like the professionals do?
Just like it's fucking insane. I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, dude, and it's not like kids, you know.
Yeah.
It's like grown ass men, you know, $5,000 RC car, you know.
Do they have like a pit row like they do at like
Yeah, they
most
pit,
races?
they gas up and shit, and go back out there, bro. It's insane. Yeah, because they carry like small fuel tanks to keep them going faster.
That's
and, like,
crazy.
dude. It's fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah, I
Like
had
their wives are like their pit crew. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like
I had a little alcohol motor one. That thing, it was all right. I don't know. I got bored of it pretty quick. Got rid of it. But no, I've seen a video online that was pretty cool where they like somehow hooked up like steering wheels and pedals to it.
oh,
And
really?
then they
Yeah.
had like a TV and then like drove it around like
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's
a
awesome.
track.
Yeah.
Like as if they were in a car.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Turn it into a video game? I think
Yeah.
they tried to do that with the Mario franchise. The Mario Kart, they built a cart and then it looked like you could drive it around with your controller and watch it on your television screen.
Yeah.
And cruise around your house and everything and turn it into a course.
Yep.
But then after talking to a couple of people, I found out that it wasn't as cool as like,
As the videos
Yeah.
the commercial, right? You're like, wow,
Exactly.
fucking amazing.
right. They were really selling it.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's a really cool concept. I'd build tracks all over my house.
Dude, they should do something like that at Dave and Buster's. Like have like a 3-car thing or 4-car thing where like you sit in a car,
Yeah.
you know, like in a little cart.
And they make like a track area.
Yeah, and then like you have your own screen. Not even like a track area, but just like like one of those like animatronic kind of carts, you know, and then like you get hit with a shell and the thing spins around, like, you know, as you're sitting there.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere, you're playing a video game, but like you're hitting the gas pedal, you're turning the wheel,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like make it 4D. So as you're going through and you like hit a puddle, like
They
something
spray
splashes,
water at you.
Yeah.
splashes in your face.
I don't know if I would trust that though, because you know the fucking kids working there would be like, we're pissing this thing.
I'm totally do it, bro. Pissing that thing.
At least that's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
Like fucking fags over here playing Mario Kart, getting pissed on.
I got to be selling these 4-hour-old fries to these children.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny too. Like, I noticed, speaking about like RC cars and whatnot, there's like these guys that like, they take videos from a certain vantage point and it looks like it's a real like Humvee driving through like a desert sand.
I've seen those videos.
But it's really like a remote control car.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, it's so cool. He's driving through like the dudes in Dubai. I'm like, no, that's a fucking RC car. Dude. What are you
That's
talking
his
about?
backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
actually there's I don't know where the hell they are, man, but they're doing like coffee shop kind of things where it's for like kids and adults, right?
Yeah.
That could come and they have like a big sandbox in the middle of it where they have like RC like
Oh, the
equipment.
construction equipment?
Yeah, like construction
I've seen
equipment.
that.
And like you could like fucking dig in the sandbox
Yeah.
and play with it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen that. Well, it's funny, right? Yeah. It's like you could do it with your kids, and then I think they have a certain time when like there's no kids.
Yeah.
And it's just the
It's just
adults
the
doing
adults.
it. Yeah. And I have a bar there and everything too,
Yeah.
from what I understand. I saw that video.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
that looked pretty cool.
Get drunk and play with the construction equipment.
Drunk, yeah. Load up some fucking dirt.
Now I just want to go to
Hey,
Digger
baby,
World.
would you like to come over here and hang out with my backhoe?
Yeah.
Backhoe. Yeah. Digger World is real?
Digger World?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Where's this located?
Yeah.
The Dixie?
No, Digger World, man. You drive around.
He said it again.
Yeah.
You
That's
drive
with
around,
a D, folks. That's with a D.
Hard D.
Yeah.
You get to drive around the payloaders and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man, that would be fucking cool.
Like real ones?
I don't know, man. I saw it on Blippy.
Oh really?
And I could just,
In Vegas, they have a thing where you can drive a tank over cars.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw in Vegas they have these like war helicopter looking things that.
Oh yeah, you can shoot out the fucking side of it. It's real expensive though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's like 4 seconds.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
Live ammo?
One of my buddies did. Yeah, live ammo. They have like, you know, like dead cars, like setups, like you go and you shoot at it, but it's like the gun is like, you know, whatever you get 50 shots. It's like $1,200 for like 50 shots or something.
Wow.
And it's like,
Like,
cool.
Wow.
And like extra bullets is like another $900 for like another 50 shots. You're like, yeah, all right. Yeah.
Hold it once, got to do it again.
Yeah.
Keep the credit card open.
Exactly. Keep it running. Sir, your day out just cost you $952,000.
Yeah, man.
I was there once, and we were doing the gun range thing, and they were setting up like some Gatling gun or something for this woman. It was her birthday.
What?
And, like,
Nice.
yeah,
Happy birthday.
in the indoor gun range. They were setting this thing up, and like we're like shooting the guns that we paid to shoot, whatever. And we were shooting cool shit, 50 cals and 10 gauge shotguns and stuff, and we were having fun. And then we get through with it, and they're like setting this gun up the entire time, like we're doing our thing, right?
Yeah.
And then we get done, and the guy's like, "Yo, let's hang out a couple minutes." Like our instructor guy is like, "Yo, hang out a couple minutes, man. You guys want to see this gun fire?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, just got done setting it up," and literally, it was just like, it was so loud and cool, but it was just 3 seconds. But they set this thing up for a half an hour to shoot it in 3 seconds, and
That's crazy.
then they're breaking it down. I'm like, Jesus, it was
Really?
$500 to do that. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Wow.
it was my birthday. I always wanted to shoot that gun. I was like,
Yeah.
I guess shooting at a black target. I guess it's a dream you had.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
You got to do a belt, man. How much is a belt? 500?
Yeah, it's insane.
yeah, I feel like there's ways to go about doing that without spending an arm and a leg.
It's like, chung, 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 chung. All right,
Yeah,
pause.
maybe down.
Chung, chung, chung. Yeah.
Can we slow the RPMs down?
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Vegas, huh? You can do anything in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
I was there a long time ago, and they had cars for sale, for rent. They had whores everywhere. Fucking those guys flipping
yeah.
the cards at you. They're like, hey. I was at first. I thought it was like a trading card thing, so I just started taking them. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna collect here,
Yeah.
And then I was at the MGM Grand, and then I see them coming in. But one thing was funny about that was security didn't really want to let them in there.
Yeah, they don't like it because
Yeah.
they're a real pain in the ass,
They're beating up the clientele, taking their shit.
Yeah, well,
They're stealing from them.
Yeah.
They
And
do
then,
the
the hotel's
got to
get it back.
Shit. The girls, I had it happen to me one time actually in Atlantic City, where it's this girl just started hanging out with me, and I'm like, oh, cool, I'm fucking drinking all goddamn day. I'm like, all right.
I must be
I'm
doing
I've been
something
losing
right.
at the casino all day, but I'm about to win tonight, And then
My good looks.
and then
Lady Luck's turning around.
yeah, she's fucking, and then I don't know, something just caught my attention about it. I'm like, yo, you fucking working? And she's like, yeah, I'm a working girl. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
You should have been like, I'm working too.
Yeah. So I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And she's like, well, that's $50. I'm like, $50 for what? She's like, I was hanging out with you. I was like, bitch, you just came over here. I didn't invite you over. I didn't ask you for nothing. And then that's a big fucking thing is that they come in and they'll hang out with you or go up to your room with you.
And then want your money.
Yeah. And then they hit you up. Oh, you owe me $500. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit ain't gold plated. I ain't fucking paying $500.
Plus, you had all them damn free drinks while I was gambling.
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch, get out of here.
Yeah, right.
You should pay me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You owe me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like when you go to a strip club and the girl's dancing on you, whatever, and she's like, buy me a drink.
Yeah, I hate that.
Nah.
I hate that. I hate strip
No.
clubs just because
You work here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You don't get a discount? What the fuck?
You should get me a drink.
Yeah, buy me a drink.
Not quite there yet.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. I hate going to the titty bar, man. When it's just girl after girl, just oh, get a dance. Oh, buy me a drink. Oh, buy my friend a drink. Oh, buy, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to get drunk and it's $10 beers,
Yeah.
That one, it comes down to their drinks. You're like, hey, I might buy you a drink, but you're going to buy top shelf shit.
Dude, they don't even do, they want top shelf shit, but you notice they always get something clear. It's always clear
Yeah.
because it's water.
Okay.
So they're just getting you to pay for shit.
They're getting you to pay full price.
They always say, oh, get me vodka, get me whatever. It's fucking always clear because the bartender knows. Give her water. She's working. You can't have drunk strippers fucking walking around. So if they get
That'd be
10
great.
guys to buy them a drink, they're fucked. So it's water, bro. It's a fucking scam and a half.
Want to know how many girls they had to drag off the stage?
Yeah, right?
They were like, oh my.
We gotta start giving these girls water.
Yeah. Oh man. Now I went to a strip club for my cousin's birthday party. Not birthday, it was a bachelor party. It was somewhere in Queens or Brooklyn or some shit. It was pretty cool. They had a headliner DJ. I don't know who it was, but he was good. mixing up good sounds and everything like that. And the girls were crazy, man. They wanted you to take the dollar bills and throw it at them.
Oh yeah.
So one girl made like a hoop with her legs,
Oh, yeah.
and then I was like pegging her in the head with dollar bills, crumpling them up. Yeah,
Nice. They like it.
gotta have some fun, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Get a paper cut. Yeah,
Fuck.
Wrinkling them up and throwing that at them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. These are some high class girls, huh?
There's a place out east where like the bar is like around the stage.
Oh, that's cool.
So like the stage is like 3 feet away from like where you're sitting. So like you had to crumple it up and throw it at them. Just
yeah, well, that was
it's just like
yeah.
funny because like all the guys are just assholes, you know, like guys just like throwing it like at the girl's head, you know, like, and it's literally that's all it is. The girl comes out, tries to dance, and she's getting hit with dollar bills. Like fucking damn, stop, you know.
Oh man, if this was Canada, the $1 and $2 are coins. They're big ass coins.
Fucking hit 'em with it.
Exactly. Pegging them with coins as soon as they come on the stage.
Maybe leave it with welts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. To think
And then
about
like
that.
they get off like the bar, like as like a girl's dancing, like another stripper will come like walk like the inside of the bar and like shake her titties at you and want $1. So it's like every like 2 minutes, like you got like some other
You got
fucking
$1.
ugly fucking stripper like coming around, like shake her ass a little bit. You're like, here's $1, get the fuck out of my way. Trying to watch the girl dance you, you know.
Oh man,
Now just imagine that with coins.
It would actually, I would actually like that better. I
Yeah?
want to, you know, that place, you know, it's like a B squad place. You know, it's not the A team. So like, I'd rather throw quarters at them, honestly.
oh my goodness.
Like, take your little fucking C-section scars and your sagging titties and get the hell out of my face.
That's why it's dark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, and they got like the blue lights, not red, blue lights.
I was at this place in Miami once, and with my boy, and he goes and gets a dance from like the only white girl in the place, and like as he's back there, right, there's like this like little like chubby Spanish girl on the stage dancing around. She's like trying to climb the pole, and like she like climbs up a little bit, like falls down, like climbs up. And I was like laughing. I'm like, is this a joke?
That's
like
crazy.
she like climbs up a little bit, falls down, climbs up a little bit, falls back down. Then she like gives up. She just like holds the pole up high and like just like shaking her ass a little bit. I'm just like, this is so terrible. And it's like middle of the day, you know. So it was like fucking. It was like the training team, you know. So fucking.
It's
on the headlines.
an exercise class.
Oh, it was terrible. So like, you know, fucking, he comes back with the girl, and he's like, "Yo, what do you think about her?" And she's like standing right there. I'm like, "Yeah, she's cute, you know, like fucking best one we've seen here, you know." Like, and he's like, "Yo," he's like, "Show," and she's like, "Oh, look," and she has like a fresh like C-section scar. She like pulls down the thing a little bit.
Oh my
like,
god.
She's like, yeah, I just had a baby 2 weeks ago. I'm like, shouldn't you be home?
Yeah.
It just came out. Like, it was just like such a natural thing. I'm like, shouldn't you be home? Like, with the baby? Like, what? I'm like,
I feel
you know
like
what?
there's a hungry baby somewhere.
Forget I said that. I was like- and I like, she like got offended and walked away. And I'm like, did you get breast milk? Like, what the hell are you doing with it? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, can we get the fuck out of here, please?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate titty bars.
I do too.
Most of the time, they're just they're like Russians.
Yeah, you know, which kind of scared me a little bit, honestly.
No, I
Yeah.
miss the Russian crowd.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of
You
Colombians.
said you miss him?
No, I missed them. I did not see them.
Oh, you
I've not
never
seen
saw
Ru-
Russians?
Really?
I haven't seen Russians in a strip club.
Oh.
Dude, the
No.
angry Russians.
Yeah.
My bad.
Like, give me money now. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Well, you know what it is, the border. Now they're doing a job on it, so you might not see them. I don't know how they get in here.
Yeah, they might all go away.
Yeah. I heard that in, I don't know if they do it here. Probably they're still here too, like Korea, South Korea. They have like student loans, and then they take out, like, they don't have student loans to their government. So like somebody gives them money, and then they're like, well, you have to pay me back. And the way that you're going to do this is you're going to go to America, and you're going to be a stripper. Yeah. And they force them into that.
Nice.
Yeah. It's crazy. And
mean,
they do it over there too.
They were doing shit like the Russians coming here where it was like, I don't know, they would like take a loan out, or for them sending them here,
Yeah.
they would have to work it off, right? Because it used to be big like that, even in the gas station shit with guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know, used to be all Russians working at these fucking gas stations before Ebola took over. And they would be like forced to work like 12-hour days for like pennies or whatever because they came to America. You know, they were sent here or whatever the fuck their debt was or whatever their deal
They're paying
was.
off their
But, like,
family's debt over there.
when we were in high school, every gas station you went to was Russians, you know, working.
Or Turkish.
Yeah, Turkish, you know.
Yeah.
So
And that's what the deal was with them.
So what's the graduation rate in the Chinese, like going that direction? Do you think there's 60% graduation rate of going and becoming a stripper for a few years and then going into college after that?
I mean, it's not a bad deal.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you have no choice, you know.
If you think about it, all these white girls are stripping to pay for college, right?
Well, they say that either they're a drug addict, a single mother, or a college student.
Yeah. From the
Yeah, I mean,
goods.
you know,
From the
OnlyFans
goods.
changed the
That's
game.
a good movie.
Yeah.
Comes in threes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of the three. So when they're on stage and you're looking at them, it's got to be one of those three options.
They're entrepreneurs.
Yeah. I know I was talking to a single mother last time I was at a titty bar.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was cute.
How'd you find out?
She was telling me about her fucking kid.
Oh.
Just what I want to know about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just what I want to hear. How you have a fucking 10-year-old son.
So do you see that?
Yeah.
I had a baby out of that.
Yeah.
Could,
Yeah. Look right into the hole. You can still see his hair fucking in there. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah. Nah, man. I think I've been to like 3.
Really?
Yeah. I can name them. Well, no. The third one I can't name because I don't know the name of it.
well,
I mean-
let's not give them any publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a guy who hates titty bars, I end up there more
Yeah.
often than I want to.
Uh,
Yeah.
I gotta say, my titty bar extravaganzas have been extremely weird. Like my first time I went to a titty bar, I was on a hallucinogenic, and that was absolutely wild. It was like way back
Yeah.
in my teens, and I was like, I should not be in this place doing this substance at this particular time. Like, this is not a good idea.
So yeah, so I was at a titty bar out east a couple of years ago, fucking tripping out, eating Xanax, fucking. I ate mushrooms, Xanax, fucking drinking like a fish, trying to drown. And like we were leaving, and I'm like, I gotta take a piss. So like I walk past the car and go piss in the bushes, right? And I'm coming back, and I get into the wrong car.
oh, shit.
And like I get into this guy's car, and it's like him and his buddy like about to sniff a rail. And they like turn around like, "What the fuck, man?" I'm like, oh shit, man.
My bad, dude.
I was just laughing so hard, like my man.
That's great.
It was like, where the fuck is that car?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Did you get a bump?
Nah,
No?
they were.
They're
I
like,
mean,
fuck it. Here
I
you
don't
go.
know how
Hey.
furious they were because I was so fucked up, but they seemed pretty angry. I should have been like, oh, let me go on. let
let me see what it's all about.
me get a little tootski here. Fuck.
First of all, what the fuck you get the
I've never
doors
done this
unlocked?
before.
Yeah, right.
first time.
You sniff and blow in the parking lot. You got your doors unlocked. Like, it's like, it could have been a cop, you idiots.
That's probably what they thought.
Yeah, they definitely thought.
Yeah.
Just someone
Should've been
hops
like,
in
put
the
your
back
hands up.
seat.
Nobody move.
And I like hopped in, bro. Like I wasn't like open the door and like getting in. I was like fucking sitting down. I was like, oh shit.
This don't look right.
You look up and see two dudes that aren't your friends.
Was it at least like the same kind of car? Or at least
it
color?
was, yeah, it was like a red, like small SUV. You know? I was like, oh yeah, here it is. Fucking hopped in, like fucking, like jumped in the back seat. They're like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit, my bad.
You're not my buddies.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Well,
Yeah, that place was a shit show.
I guess we've all been to some good strip clubs.
Yeah, I wouldn't call any of them good, but
No, I
Been
wouldn't
there.
either. But we were there.
Yeah.
actually probably the best time I had at the strip club was when we went not that long ago. And then they had bitches like swinging around on hoops and shit.
Yeah. It was like the circus.
Yeah, it was like it was like Cirque du Soleil with titties out. I was like, Jesus Christ.
That
And
was
then-
art.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
That
a
was
bet-
actually
It was better than a banana
that was
duct
actually
taped
really
to a
good.
wall.
You know, and then like you're sitting at the bar and like you're sitting at like around the stage, and like the girls aren't coming up to you bothering you and shit. You know,
Yeah.
like because that's the thing I hate the most. Oh, get a massage, bitch, you're not Asian. I don't want to fucking massage from you. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
I know
do
what I know what the
shitty
ending's
$20
going to be.
massage?
And it's not going to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to the champagne room.
They got any midgets there?
Nah, that would have been fucking awesome.
That would have been a real circus.
That would have been fucking awesome. They had like a little midget swinging from fucking hoops and shit.
Oh my God.
That would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, we'd be there now because I want to see that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck, I'd be there every fucking
I'm like, wait a
weekend.
minute, you're lying.
Yeah.
What time do you go on? I'm not going to miss a show.
Yeah.
Dude, they should bring him one of them little stripper midgets.
What was the cover? There was no cover.
No, the guy we were with knew a guy.
I was a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, a guy who knew a guy.
guy.
Got us on a list.
It's one of those places.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know Jewish guys, man.
They're like, oh, he
there's
knows
a way
that
to
guy.
get him for free. They know it.
Yep.
All right, that's good.
Slid us right in the front door.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was an event, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
it's like the club. I'm on the guest list.
Then there was one chick there. She was so fucking hot. She's like on this hoop, like swinging back and forth, right?
Yeah,
And like me and one buddy looked at each other like, it's like, yo, it's like fucking memorizing, man. I'm like, I know, bro. Like, she's so hot.
yeah. I get that's not bad. At least they're not.
Yeah.
Could be fuglies.
You were talking about the Egyptian one, right?
No, like the Italian chick, the chick with all the gold on.
Yeah, I thought she
Yeah.
was dressed up like
No, that
Like
was-
an Egyptian goddess.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
yeah,
I
Egyptian
got you.
goddess. She's got
was-
the gold and the trim, and I just don't think he knows history.
Yeah.
He just thinks everything is
that
Italian.
bitch was like Roman. So
Well, she herself
Roman.
could be. I said how she was dressed. She was
like,
dressed.
like Roman, bro.
She looked like a Roman, you think?
Yeah, like a Roman goddess needing to get fucked hard by this hairy fat piece of shit over here. Yeah, you know. Give her something she never had. Appreciation.
Moral values?
No.
Oh,
No, I'm
man.
definitely gonna do degrading shit to her. So I don't want to know about.
Yeah.
But I would appreciate every second of it.
A father in her life?
Oh boy.
Another baby daddy.
She didn't show you her C-section scars.
No,
Dude, if she had him, I would be impressed.
yeah.
She was like fucking. She was hot.
Yeah, you could definitely bounce a quarter off her abs.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
Oh yeah, she was all ripped up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, she was like fucking.
But not, she wasn't,
Insane.
she wasn't like
She wasn't like jacked, but she was
Right.
just like thin, slim.
She wasn't like China swinging for the fucking.
right, exactly. She wasn't pulling down the rafters.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they were doing some wild shit there, man. It was a good time.
Look how you've like swayed your vote as we talked about it. You started
Yeah,
off
that
like,
was the only
strip
one I've
clubs-
ever, like,
strip
gone
clubs
to.
suck.
I
And
fucking
now
hate
you're like,
strip clubs.
dude, actually,
That was
as
a
I
good
look-
time.
As
That
I
was a good time.
reflect on the
Yeah.
night, it got better as time progressed.
I would like to shake the guy's hand that runs that place.
You
He
run a
runs a
decent
good
establishment.
establishment.
Yeah. That casting couch worked out well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You picked the winner.
Yeah, you picked the winner.
And I mean, he's got a decent location, good setup. It was across the street from that like really expensive restaurant.
Yeah, that restaurant kind of sucked.
Well, I don't think it sucked. I think it was
It was
like,
like too much money for what it was. you
Yeah.
know?
You were there. You go there for the wine.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they had
I
that
don't
whole
fucking
wine
drink
thing,
wine. Yeah.
yeah, but we don't drink wine.
No wine time, huh?
No.
Yeah.
If there's a Scotch night, like,
I don't think
or-
our waitress liked us too much.
No, but I didn't like her either.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of.
I guess that tip wasn't so good, huh?
No, I mean we
we threw
tipped
her
decent.
what we should have threw. We didn't throw her any extra.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we blessed her.
Yeah.
She didn't go home unhappy from our table or tip.
Right.
Well, maybe
It's just
she went home unhappy from her table, but not from the tip.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
And she's like, those 4 white guys are assholes.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And she was white too, just for reference, everybody.
yeah. For the record,
Yeah.
you know,
She was definitely
she didn't. She,
liberal.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's funny actually. In the news today, they were talking about some like it's called Love Is Blind. It's like a Netflix fucking like show that like they get like married to people. You know, whatever.
are there Transformers?
No, so the one chick like was like they're at the altar, and they're like, if anybody says that they shouldn't get married, say your piece, whatever. Now, and the chick goes like the one that wants to get married to him was like, I can't marry you. You're not woke enough. I'm like, yeah,
Really?
yeah. I was like, oh, we're going there.
She dropped that mic?
Yeah.
You're not woke enough.
I mean, could you imagine that? That's crazy.
Well, speaking of news, did you hear that BLM Plaza is getting shut down?
Oh, you mean like where they like painted the fucking street?
Yeah, apparently that became a plaza for like the
I didn't know it was a
BLM.
plaza.
Yeah, that's what they call it, the BLM Plaza. And Trump was like, nope, get it out of here.
Out of New York City?
No, DC.
Oh, it was DC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I don't know if he has much.
Yeah, like the whole BLM thing. Like I get it. I get it.
Why?
No.
It's ran by 3 Jewish ladies.
Yeah, but like it's the whole thing. How they raised money. They didn't help any black people out at all. They didn't fucking do anything for anybody at all. All they did was raise money and take it.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
enriched themselves. for
All
sure.
the fucking all the people that were in charge of BLM were like under investigation for fucking embezzling money. Like they didn't do anything to help. They didn't send one fucking kid to college. They didn't fucking help one impoverished family. They didn't do a fucking thing. So the whole BLM movement is just a scam. It's a crime.
I thought it was
But
hysterical.
it's a beautiful scam. Like the
It
way that
was.
they manipulated an entire culture and into thinking
Yeah.
like, hey, let's go for this cause because it says this, like what it said.
Listen,
Yeah.
the Republicans freed the slaves. Let's
Yeah,
Let's
just
be real
states
with
of
that.
For the
fact.
record.
yeah, all right. Abraham Lincoln, he was a Republican. all
He
right?
was the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they killed him.
Yeah,
And they killed
Yeah.
him. You know?
this is what we're up against, guys.
Yeah. I mean, like, they fucking literally killed his ass.
That's right.
You know? They're like, yo, you took our labor, bro. We got to start paying people for this shit now. You know? And not even that, but, like, people are even, like, hard-pressed to find out that, like, there was black slave owners.
yeah,
There was
yeah.
free
Yeah.
black men that owned slaves. And, like, they're really, like, the Django. You know? You ever watch that movie?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, that's real shit, you know? Like,
yeah.
so
Leonardo
it's just,
DiCaprio was awesome.
yeah.
Oh, he's a savage in that.
Even what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson was fucking good in that. Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson, and
Yeah.
then what the hell is his name? Jamie Foxx.
yeah. Jamie
No,
Foxx.
I'm not a Jamie Foxx fan.
No,
No.
I think he did all right in that movie. It was fun. I was watching this comedian. He's like Leonardo DiCaprio called Jamie Foxx the N word like
Yeah.
75 times to his face. He's like, that's some gangster shit. he's like, can you imagine being there on that day? Just
yeah.
blasting off with Samuel L. Jackson right next to you. It's just
Yeah.
What else is funny is like, so Jamie Foxx, he had said that, you know, because apparently they're friends, right? You know, DiCaprio and Jamie Foxx, and he had said that, you know, Leonardo wouldn't look at him, couldn't go near him during the set, like they had to stay away from each other in order for him to like.
he's like, I got to build
Get
up
into
the
that
hate.
mode.
I got to
Yeah.
build up the hate.
Yeah, in order for him to like,
I can't have
I
my
gotta
friendly
drop
black
these
guy
lines.
He gotta rally his up. He like puts on on the dragon hood and everything.
He's
goes
in his
down.
fucking dressing room, he's in a dressing room with the white hood on, burning crosses.
Oh my god!
He's like, stay out of here, Jamie.
He keeps watching what was that, American History X over and over again.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Bite
yeah.
the curb. Bite the curb. They're like, why do you keep screaming that? Shut up. Everyone stay away from my fucking dressing room.
Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do to get into the role. I mean, what's his name? Heath Ledger. You know, God rest his soul. He took his life and shit, but they say that a lot of times when he did roles like to the Joker and shit, you know, he got into that. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, to play that part, to actually be that, like, in the moment, to be able to express that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you'd have to separate yourself from like your friendship for a little bit,
Yeah.
so you can come out and be like super aggressively racist towards them.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about acting.
Mhm.
You know, like I don't know. I could like be like hanging out telling them jokes and I'd be like,
I'm just acting.
yeah,
I'm acting.
I'm just acting.
There's no real hatred
Yeah.
here.
It's like, but you're not in a movie. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
I'm practicing for a role.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you ever
I
see
got something coming up. It's down the works.
You ever see the video with like the school teacher who's like he does the hard, you know,
Yeah.
and R with an R, whatever,
yeah.
hard R. He's like, everything is it's this, it's that.
Yeah, he's like
every
talking
day
about the
he's
kid.
saying
He's
it.
like, everything the kid says is this. That, yeah.
Oh, that's from the Boondocks. Yeah.
Oh, but no, there was a real video.
There was a real teacher that did that.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got fired. For
I don't know.
calling a kid.
Yeah, I don't know if he got fired or not, but yeah, it's real.
Oh, in the Boondocks, they were
Because like the kid would come in and be like, "Oh, fucking and this and that and and then he's like, "Sit down, N-word." Like
yeah, he tried to just
he tried to like get on the kid's level. I
yeah,
guess.
something. I don't know.
And then all of a sudden the kid was woke.
Yeah, now it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's some people who are cool with it, some people are not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta know the right time.
I mean, I used to call all my friends that, and I'm not way near black.
Back in the day, like if you were cool,
Yeah,
cool with them, it was all good.
it was like a hood thing.
Yeah.
It's a neighborhood thing.
Nowadays, forget about it, bro. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, we're the hated race. Are you kidding me?
oh, it's funny because like I saw this thing on Facebook, and this is true, right? White people are the minority in the world. You
Yeah.
know? Like Spanish countries are far larger and more populated. Chinese countries, Indians, fucking blacks, from, like out in Africa and shit,
Yeah.
Blacks.
Yeah, blacks.
No,
Yeah.
he
All
said-
of
You
them.
know,
Yeah,
the whole
fucking
blacks.
Yeah, because there's blacks
on.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's not just Africans,
Yeah.
Ethiopians. Like it's all black. Like it's
So
not,
hold on, let me.
Jamaicans, fucking
With that said,
Caribbeans,
sir, when it comes down to it, you're black, white, and then when it comes down to the Latin nations, each one of them gets to represent each one of their countries. It's like I'm Mexican, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm this.
No, they're brown.
But when it comes down to like Africans, they're just like, oh yeah, we're from Africa, we're African. But they're not like, oh, I'm Zimbabwean or I'm Congoan. And then like when it comes down to white people, they just group us all together, even though like we have extremely long histories going far back. Like each one of our regions are particular. Like I am definitely not. Well, my grandmother was Italian, but I don't claim her. I'm British, true and true. But and like my bloodline is majority British and UK.
So
You're Italian.
I think even
Like,
that's stupid because like you're of British descent, but you're an American, bro. You
This
were
is
born
true.
Here, you lived here your whole
100%.
life. And I even feel that way, about black people, Spanish people, fucking whatever, fucking Chinese. If you're born in America, you lived in America, even if you immigrated to America, and that's kind of the problem with immigration is
You do, but
these
you-
people aren't trying to be Americans, they're trying to be Mexicans in America. They're trying to be Chinese in
Yeah, but-
America. No. You came to America for freedom. You came to America for whatever. Be an American now, be part of our culture.
I'm going to call bullshit on you, dude.
Why?
I'm going to call bullshit because we're going to go back to the whole strip club thing where you're like, yo, no, she was definitely not Egyptian. That was an Italian goddess coming down from the.
See, now I'm talking about her descent.
Her descent. Yeah, exactly.
Her descent.
You're looking. So
she's an
there are
American.
things that
She's
you
in
do-
America.
Right.
But that
yes.
Italian body's got me going.
So,
It got me
so
ready.
there are things you do appreciate about your culture
Yeah.
that drives you to love your culture. And trust me, like when I just saw Gladiator 2 the other day. You guys saw that one?
Nah, I heard it sucked dick.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
The
I
second
heard it blew
Gladiator?
fucking monkey farts.
I think I feel like I did when it came out, but I don't remember any of it.
To be honest with you, I did like the
I won't
fact.
watch it because
Because the little kid's not in it.
Yeah.
The little kid was supposed to be like the new warrior, but it didn't happen.
Lucius, yeah.
It was.
Oh, he was? Fuck, I didn't
Lucius
see
grew
it. I
up.
didn't see it.
It was totally like the little kid that grew up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't
And
watch
apparently
it, bro.
that was like Max Aurelius' son.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, with the princess mom.
Right.
And then like the brother was gay, like
Oh, the
weird.
brother was trying to bang the fucking
Yeah.
sister. It was like
Exactly. So, but it was really good. There was things
Joaquin
about
Phoenix.
it that
the good days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Joker was okay.
Yeah.
The first one I liked. I didn't even see the second one. I heard it was trash. They said there was people walking out of the theater.
Oh,
the
yeah,
second one?
garbage.
Yeah, because like Lady Gaga turned it into a musical.
Hey, you need musicals these days.
What? You need musicals?
No, I'm fucking around. Yeah, why don't we turn everything into a musical?
Yeah.
Like Die Hard 9, the musical.
Oh god.
But nah, as far as race goes and stuff like that, like I don't care what you're. Don't matter to me. I could talk to anybody. Don't bother me.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at anybody.
What, for being their race?
Yeah, I mean, like, so, like, to me, a racist is like, I don't know. You got those people who are like,
It's a differentiating
really
factor just to
don't.
hate somebody.
Anybody that's not their,
Yeah.
race, they don't want to talk to you or whatever. You know what's funny though? And like Jewish people, and I don't mean to be like that. Like, but
I was gonna say,
they
they hate other people.
they hate other people, and it's weird. Like, I feel like if you were in trouble in Brooklyn, and there was,
Oh, Jewish people would not.
they would help you.
No, not at all. They would step over your fucking body.
Oh, yeah.
The
without
thing
a doubt.
is they have a word for it, and I forget what the hell it is.
Gosh.
Some shit.
Gosh.
They like have and it's like actually in their fucking their text, their Torah, that like
Don't help anybody who's not us.
No, anybody who's not a Jew is considered like an animal.
Oh,
Yeah, like you're beneath them. You're not. They literally believe, like the real religious Orthodox, whatever fucking Jews, that they're better than you.
So how do you...
100% believe that they are better than you,
yeah,
and you're fucking nothing but an animal. And it's like,
that's crazy.
cool story, bro. But you
Yeah.
know what?
So how do you
You
get...
bleed just like me, motherfucker.
How do you get like caught twice and like enslaved twice and then think you're better than anybody?
Dude, they've been kicked out of every country they've ever been in. You know?
Yo, you know that gay video game that you keep like getting on me
Your little
about?
gay squire fucking game?
Yeah, my gay squire game.
But
So
now you're a Jewish gay squire?
no, but actually, like yesterday, I was playing it now in one of the cities. And
I knew you were playing it yesterday because I texted you. You didn't respond. I'm like, I was gonna fucking hit you up and be like, you fucking little gay squire. Like, I fucking knew it. I'm like, he's immersed in his fucking digital realm right now, being a fucking fag squire.
So in one of the cities in the northwest section, they actually have a Jewish ghetto. And it's like the 1500s, and they're
Northwest
like,
section.
and they're segregated, and they won't let the Jewish people into the rest of the town. And then at nighttime, they like shut the gates and lock them out, and lock them into their like little areas.
Who made that
like,
game? The Germans?
Oh no, the guy was Czech Republic.
Oh,
Yeah,
he was Russian.
It's pretty close. Pretty close to the Germans.
So yeah, like I guess it's been going
Did
back.
you go
and,
into
this
the
is
fucking ghetto
historical.
and blow a few of them?
Oh no! I stay out of the ghetto. Yeah, at
Get a few
nighttime.
shekels.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know a lot more Jewish references than I do. I don't know what a shekel is. What is that?
Shekel? That's like
It's the gold chocolate you get on Hanukkah.
So you get blowies for shekels? Is that what you're saying? Blowies for shekels.
you need something to get the taste out of your mouth, and they give you a little chocolate coin.
So terrible.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's kosher, right?
Oh my goodness.
Blessed by a rabbi?
I mean, they are.
Now,
Technically.
Well, you know what's funny? Actually, during I guess Hanukkah or one of the Passover. I think it's Passover. So like Coca-Cola.
Rosh Hashanah?
Coca-Cola comes out with pure, like legit sugarcane Coca-Cola. It's the only Coca-Cola bottles that have yellow tops.
Really?
So if you
Okay.
go to the supermarket and you have yellow tops, that's the cleanest Coca-Cola you could ever drink.
That's the Jewish
That's
one?
for the Jews?
Yes.
That's the Jew Coke.
Yeah.
All
It's
right,
got-
ladies and gentlemen, everybody, go out and buy yourself
A lot of people know
yellow
about it.
topped
Yeah.
Coca-Cola bottle.
Right. During like Passover or something like that.
And then they get
Actually,
it,
it's coming up, right?
and they take it off the market after that?
It's actually
Yeah.
funny because that's how I know when Lent is, because like McDonald's does like the 2 for $5 fish fillets. I'm like, oh, it must be
That's
Lent.
now.
It must be Lent. McDonald's is doing-
Oh shit, I should run my church.
I don't know, man. Something in terms of religion, I think it's true to an extent. You know, Catholicism and Judaism fall in line with each other in some ways, and especially
They
when it
all
comes
fall
to
in line in the same way.
yeah. So
Well, yeah,
Every
they
single
got-
one of them is like,
right.
don't fuck your fucking friend's wife. Don't fucking don't
no,
kill
I'm,
people.
I'm saying the
you know?
events,
Yeah.
like their holidays,
Yeah.
and the events of things that had happened to them, all kind of like happen around the same time, right? You know, Jesus Christ comes, and then you also have like, I don't know what happens during Hanukkah. The oil lasted like a certain amount of
Yeah.
days, you know, whatever.
It's such a Jewish thing, right? Oh. I can't believe how long this oil's lasting.
Yeah, we're going straight to hell on this one.
Yeah. This one came
Jewish
on
hell?
YouTube.
Jews don't believe in hell. We're good. We're in the clear.
Nah, they're chosen. They're all going to heaven.
Yeah.
The rest of us are going to hell.
The chosen people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely an interesting culture.
Yeah. But to get back to like, like Italians and like whatever, the Irish,
Yeah.
Chinese,
you
Spanish.
could say normal people. Yeah.
Just while so during immigration time, right, when everybody was going through Ellis Island and all that stuff like that, America started actually getting all of it, people coming here for the free world and like opportunity and whatnot. The reason why, like, the mob happened and, like, the Chinese all stuck together in this Chinatown is because they all spoke the same language,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like they all knew each other. They all looked out for each
Not
other.
just that, but like as certain race, so like as Ellis Island progressed, right, they would let in more of certain people, right? So like when, for example, when they're building the Hoover Dam, they needed more Italians because Italians were really good at doing tile work.
Okay.
True story.
Yeah.
So Italians tiled all the interior of the Hoover Dam and all that shit, right? And they apparently did the subways and stuff.
Bastards.
So they would allow more of a certain culture in as they needed them, right? So they needed drunk people, they let Irish in, They needed mathematicians, they let Chinese in. So
They let the Irish in to fight.
yeah.
That's what they did. They sent them to war.
They're like, oh, we need boxers.
You need missiles. You bring some Germans in.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
as like Ellis Island went through these phases of like, oh, we need these workers. They would let more people in, but as these cultures expanded, the people who were already here were like, oh, you guys are fucking mutts. You guys go to the ghetto. So like throughout the time periods, the ghettos were the new people coming into the country, and they were primarily dominant on the race that was getting let in more of, So like there was Italian ghettos, like my great grandmother didn't teach my grandmother Italian because it was frowned upon that you spoke Italian. You were looked at like dirt,
Yeah.
when she came into the country. So she didn't want to teach her kids Italian.
Learn
she wanted
English,
them to learn
become
fucking
American.
English and be an American,
Yeah.
And that brings me back to the point of these immigrants now, they don't want their kids to know English. You got to press 2 for fucking English now. It's like fucking teach your fucking kids English, learn English yourself. Like try to assimilate to the culture. Like don't bend the fucking culture to you. There's no reason we got to take down an American flag because it's offensive to you. You're in fucking America.
English, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Do
I mean,
you speak it? Say what again?
Yeah.
Say what one more goddamn
You
time.
want to teach your
I
kids
dare you. I
Spanish or
double dare
fucking
you.
German or Chinese? Cool.
Yeah.
But your kids should know fucking English,
Well, that's why they have ESL, though. English second language. And one thing that's for sure is that, a lot of times, these people who come here, their kids come into our schools and the kids learn both. They learn, Spanish or they learn, Korean or whatever they're speaking and English. And it's almost embarrassing for the parent because the kid speaks better than English than they can.
Yeah.
And then they're relying on their kid to help them out in life. So, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily that. I think the whole forceful thing of like, okay, press 2 for Spanish came all from the left.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were like, oh, we have to help and cater to everyone.
Well, it's like,
and so they just rolled that all out.
DEI.
Yeah, that's what happened there. It was like,
Yeah.
we can't have anybody just struggle and live life and figure it out.
Yeah.
We need to help these people.
It's insane.
Yeah, help them too much. I mean, FEMA, woo,
Yeah.
those guys helped them out a ton.
So speaking of Ellis Island, did you guys see like the conspiracy that the Statue of Liberty is actually Statue of Lucifer?
No,
You guys didn't see this?
it's the statue of Lucifer.
So there's like an old painting. I think Leonardo DiCaprio might have did it. Leonardo da Vinci fucking did it.
Yeah.
Thinking about my guy. Where it's like there's a painting of him like holding a torch, just like the fucking it's
Statue of
apparently Lucifer, just like Statue of Liberty, and it was done like 100 years before the Statue of Liberty was built, right? The painting. And it also depicts him with like a chain around his ankle, and there's an apple on the floor, right? So what's New York City called? The Big Apple.
Right.
I mean, even in the ancient text, right, with Lucifer, by the Bible,
Yeah.
Lucifer convinces the bitch to eat a fucking apple, right?
Yeah.
So
That bitch.
they
It's a symbol
they
of
say
evil.
like,
I'm
yeah,
mad
it's
at
like
women
it's
to
like
this
a
day.
symbol of evil because like the face looks just like the Lucifer painting does, and then she also has a fucking like a chain like around their ankle too.
Really? That face looks like the Lucifer face?
Yeah.
That's like the face of Lucifer?
Yeah, in the painting.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people wanted to make the Statue of Liberty transgender.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently
Give her
now
like a
he
big
is.
old Adam's
now it
apple.
is. Now it is. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, we always thought it was Lady Liberty, but really it's guy Lucifer.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Who knows?
Missed
Someone needs to look underneath that robe and see if there's a fucking hangdown.
No, actually, well, if it's Lucifer, then he's got 2 boobs and then goat legs and a big hang down.
I don't know. I never looked at it.
the
too.
goat legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to the old what is Satanic Bible, yeah, when you flip it over and you see the Lucifer picture, it's always a goat head, big boobs, and then goat legs with like a big Johnson.
What was it? Goat head man pig?
No, man, bear, pig.
Bad bear pig?
Man, bear
Yeah.
pig. It's real. I'm totally serial.
Super cereal, guys.
Super serial. I love that shit. Making fun of Al Gore. I fucking love South Park, man. South Park, do another fucking season, please.
Ah,
Need something new.
yeah, Matt and Trey.
Trump's back. And make fun of Trump.
They do something.
Skip all the Biden shit that you could have easily picked off for the past 4 years.
There was nothing there though.
Yeah. No, everything was perfect.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Country ran great. Spectacular.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, what were they really going to joke on though? I mean, when it comes down to it, you got him falling.
Well, I
off
guess
the
there's
bike a
nothing.
couple
Yeah,
times.
there's no exaggerations there.
Right.
You know, like when you're making fun of something, you got to exaggerate something, to make it funny.
Yeah, yeah.
But with Biden, it was just funny.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, let's make the president fall off a bike. Ah, he just did that. He just fell off a bike. Damn it.
Exactly.
Oh, he fell up the stairs 3 fucking times. Oh, Jesus.
And then his rants. I mean,
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, let's make him sound like an idiot. Play back any speech you want to play back for fucking Biden. And he sounds like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Give me a speech where he doesn't sound like an idiot. I'll be impressed.
It's fun. It's crazy, bro. So like they
I
have
don't know what he said. He doesn't even know what he said.
they have no leader at all.
No, they don't.
The Democrats have no leader. And
Oh,
it's crazy. Like when you really think about it, it's like they have nobody that's like good enough that they can be like, yes, this is our standard
Yeah.
bearer. Nobody.
Oh no, they don't have it. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no flag bearer. There's no
Yeah.
captain. There's no admiral at the
I
helm.
was watching one of them the other
They're all
day.
throwing each other under the bus now. It's beautiful.
It was like 2 Democrats, right? I forget who the fuck it was, but there was like 2 Democrats talking about it, and they were like, "Yo, look, like if you just think about it, like Tulsi Gilbert,
Tulsi Gamer.
yeah, whatever the fuck her name was,
Yeah.
and
She's awesome. Wonder
who's that?
Woman.
Oh, RFK. You know,
Yeah.
they were like just suggesting like common sense, like other opinions, like, you know, maybe we shouldn't do this. This is kind of fucking stupid, you know.
Yeah.
And then like the Democrats went so far to like, oh, you guys aren't even Democrats. You don't belong in our party, and like and like kicked them out. He's like, you banished them for even suggesting something that wasn't like the narrative of the Democrats.
Yeah.
And he's like, and you're literally terming Democrats against their own beliefs, you know, like you're making Democrats Republicans because you fucking guys are just like, oh, this is so fucking dumb, like you're retarded, you know, you don't believe that fucking men are women, you know, like you know, whatever the fucking stupid shit is. It's like you guys are just so
exactly.
retarded, like you're kicking people out of your own fucking.
You're making too much sense. You're not left enough.
Yeah.
God become more woke. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Don't you know that women are born with penises?
Men can give birth out of their cocks.
I mean, I fucking hate it when they're like, "Oh, so what's a woman?" Are you kidding me?
What is a woman?
They don't want to answer. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't answer that question.
Oh, I mean, it's
Oh, really?
philosophical. What's a woman?
I get it.
What the
It's
fuck is
how you
philosophical?
feel.
Yeah.
It's how
Do you feel like a woman or do you not feel like a woman?
feel like a
insane.
woman?
And then what stage of a woman do you feel like?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're going through your menstrual cycle? Do you think you're going through menopause? Like, I feel like I'm a 74-year-old lady going through menopause right now.
I think the
Golden
best
girl.
one is the black guy who like identifies as like a 35-year-old white man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire fucked them all up.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. They're like, we could do this.
Yeah, years later. Oh man. But yeah, man, it's nuts out there.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, who cares? I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I'm glad we are where we are. I mean, they look terrible during the
Yeah. Well, now
The
apparently
address to Congress.
somebody put forward legislation to have to overturn I think it's the 22nd Amendment and have it so that presidents could have 3 terms.
Oh, wow. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
that to happen.
Yeah, I was waiting for some sort of loophole or something for Trump to find to get another term out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Trump, right? But he's in 4 years he's not gonna be able to get enough done and make enough stick.
Yeah.
That we were talking about the taxes and how he wants to get rid of the fucking taxes. For overtime, taxes for tips.
Yeah.
And he's trying to pass it through the House because then it becomes a law.
Right.
And once it becomes a law, it's harder to overturn than an executive order.
Yeah.
The next president coming in could just wipe away all the executive orders. But if he makes it a law, now somebody has to propose the idea of getting rid of that law, which instantly makes them look bad to the civilians, which means that they're not getting reelected in whatever capacity they're in, because they're going to look at it this guy's fucking us, wants us to pay more taxes, which is why Trump's doing it,
Yeah.
So, but you need a guy or a girl or whatever, whatever's going to run next,
A person. You need a person.
Yeah, that's going to come in and keep the country running good,
Yeah, no, I definitely hear that. And, I mean, they're saying even his son could run. J.D. Vance could run, but they say that J.D.'s pretty crazy a little bit.
Yeah,
he's a little
got
more conservative.
He's got a little crazy ideas.
He's a little more right than most.
Plus, prior to Biden, pretty much when you become vice president of the country,
Yeah.
you're basically that's the end of your career.
What about Joe Biden?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Besides Biden. Right?
Well, you got to wait a year or 4 years, take it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then what about Bush?
Bush?
Yeah.
George Bush?
Yeah, he was the vice president.
He's a Republican.
Yeah, but he was the vice president. Then he
What? To
turned-
who?
Yeah, who?
When
was George Bush the vice president?
Yeah, I believe George Bush was a vice president, and then he turned president.
Nah, I don't think so.
I will look this up. I will make sure that the.
Figures. Don't know shit, Doug. Here we go.
Throw it in some.
Here we go. Showing everybody how he doesn't know shit.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see if he knows this.
Come on. I can fucking hear the text fucking typing.
I can smell the wood burning. He's reading.
He's like, oh.
Sounding out words.
Right now in his head, he's like, how could I be wrong?
How could I be wrong? George Bush.
So yeah, it says George Herbert Walker Bush, June 12th of 1924 to November. Was the 41st president of the United States, serving from 1989 to 1993, a member of the Republican
when was he
Party.
Vice president?
He also served as the 43rd vice president from 1981 to 1989 under Ronald Reagan. And previously,
Reagan was killed.
And and then he kept going.
Reagan
got voted
didn't
in.
get killed.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan didn't get killed.
Nah, he lived. He was an actor for a while, but he lived a while, and he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he got the wheelchair thing.
Yeah. He died an old man.
He got killed by old age.
But that's funny. Well, maybe he was. I don't know, man. I wasn't. I didn't stop paying attention to politics till after Bill Clinton.
I understand. I'm just saying.
Once I was like, presidents get blowjobs?
Exactly. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
I pay a little attention.
I'm in the wrong fucking field.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it wasn't until many moons later that I actually paid attention.
Yeah.
Totally.
Speaking of that, I was looking at the other day and it brought up Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, no, well,
Wait, where we going with
that's
this?
a different subject. No, I was looking up. Well, it was a subject on Monica Lewinsky. Do you know how old she was at the
20
time?
something?
21.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Well, they had a documentary on her.
Good for you, Bill.
And he was 50.
Yeah.
He's dude. Honestly, I don't like his wife, but he's my hero.
No, you'd blow him.
And they got him on the lie, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah.
You a liar.
Yeah, you will.
He should have just came out, but
Yeah, I did
I got
it.
a blowjob, man.
And what?
Yeah.
And I put a cigar in that shit.
I didn't fuck her. I got a blowjob. Yeah.
And then
And they found a nuts like this like fucking nut on a dress.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Who doesn't swallow for the president? You fucking piece of shit. That should have been a bigger problem. That should have been the real problem right
you should
there.
swallow that presidential
That's
load.
right.
Okay, you're 21 years old. You're blowing the president. You swallow that fucking nut.
That's right. Clean
You
it
get
up.
the whole thing down. You gargle with that mayonnaise.
She fucking wiped the mouth off on purpose. She's like, I need evidence. He promised me a job. I need evidence.
Yeah. I need security.
Calculating assholes. You gotta watch these bitches, man. You know? They always got a
Crazy.
plot.
Oh, yeah, she's the trifling one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but from what I understand, well, when I watched like the documentary on it or whatever, they were talking about how like, you know, they had a relationship, you know, and like I think that she would meet him places outside of like
keep
just the
fucking.
Oval Office.
A relationship with a 21-year-old, bro. Come on now.
Hey, listen, you know, man of
That's a-
power,
that's
you know,
a-
leader of the
yeah,
free world at the time.
But that's not really a relationship.
That's a powerful cock.
Yeah, and back
That is a
and back
powerful
then,
cock. This cock leads the free world. I mean, that would be my fucking line. I would be like, this cock controls the free world. You gonna suck it or not?
I rest this cock on the football every night. You know,
think about how many,
nuclear
like-
codes. I lay my dick on the
Lay
nuclear
my dick on
codes.
the nuclear codes.
I mean, you know,
It knows the secrets.
My dick's got nuclear explosion power.
Want to know about aliens? It's right in the tip.
I mean, you could easily like call in favors, you know. So
yeah.
you wanted to get her something, you know, help her out, whatever money, whatever, you know.
Yeah, the only thing she got
Make it
was
happen.
double fucked.
Well, that, yeah. I mean,
Her career was fucked after that.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to touch her with a 9-foot pole because nobody wanted fucking Hillary.
Everyone was
anywhere
like,
near
Bill?
her.
Really, Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
You could have blew like a senator, but better than that. Like, Bill?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know?
You see his fucking wife, man?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see that hound dog?
That was 5-star pussy to Bill.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I don't think so. I think that was probably like third tier for Bill because remember he constantly went to Epstein Island.
Yeah. So he had definitely way better looking 15-year-olds.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and I mean, the only real reason why they even found out about that was because they were like heavily pursuing him.
Yeah.
Who's
You know.
that? Bill or Epstein?
Bill.
They were he was heavily being pursued for like other things, you know, prosecutor, you know, they were going after
Oh,
him.
yeah, because he got caught with a bunch of fucking spending.
Yeah, like
Really?
Yeah. They were trying to go after him about all kinds of other shit, and then that kind of came up, and that prosecutor got wind of it.
So like the Al Capone style. They
Well,
wanted
no,
to
it
go
was
after
like
him for one
like,
thing, but they had
shortly
to go
after
for
Bill Clinton was like when they found fucking like under George Bush Jr. was when like they were like finding like what was it fucking Wiener or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
You know?
Anthony Weiner.
Yeah, and then they like uncovered like all those senators spending like $5,000 a fucking a hooker. You know, like they were buying,
Oh,
like,
that was
all those-
Elliot Splitzer.
Yeah, Elliot Splitzer, fucking
Yeah.
Anthony Weiner was sending pictures to bitches. Fucking, they like uncovered. There was like 5 or 6 of these senators that were spending tax dollars on $5,000 a night hookers. You know,
So
It's
it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars
Yeah.
in like paid
Yeah.
escorts, and it was wild.
yeah, fucking really wild shit. And that's like Bill Clinton was like started that.
did
That's
they
when they
s-
really started investigating all that shit.
Did they go to jail for that? Did
No.
Nina go to jail for that? Like so once again, like
They just got thrown out of office.
and they get all mad about Doge
Yeah,
going
it's
in
like,
there.
oh, I lost my job. Oh well.
Yeah,
Let me go work for Pfizer now. Let me go work for a company that doesn't care. I'm spending $10,000 on fucking hookers. You know?
Wait, Pfizer doesn't? Are they hiring?
Fuck no, they don't give a shit, bro.
Are they hiring?
Pfizer's like, yo, we'll pay for it, but when we need you, we're gonna use that against you.
Oh shit! It says in 2008, Spitzer, who built his career on pursuing financial crimes and corruption, was implicated. Oh my god, I can't even say it. Implicated in a federal investigation into a high-end escort service called
Yeah.
Emperor's Club VIP, and he was client number 9
Number 9 on the list.
in a wiretap conversation arranging for an escort to meet him at the Washington D.C. hotel. Wow.
Clinton was client number 1.
The scandal led to an immense political and public backlash, forcing him to resign as governor in March of 2008. That was when everything was going to shit.
Yeah.
I wish I had money then.
Yeah, me too.
Be snatching up them properties.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think those properties are still for sale.
No.
Oh,
Them
yeah?
shits got bought up.
Well,
Damn near nothing's left now.
Buffalo's completely wide open.
Who the fuck want to live in Buffalo?
Exactly. That's why all the houses are still open in Buffalo.
Yeah. I was looking at Texas.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. There's some decent houses down in Texas, 300,000-400,000. You get like fucking 500 fucking square feet.
5,000, yeah. It's like
Everything's
fucking,
big in Texas.
Yeah, everything's bigger there, yeah. It's crazy out there.
Yeah, I heard if you have 10 acres, that's like a postage stamp. Yeah.
Probably.
That's nothing for that area.
Yeah, it's a big motherfucking state.
Yeah.
Big mother and flat.
I look
Real
at those
flat.
places, but I'll never move.
Yeah, I went to Texas once, and I was
Fucking stuck here.
I was,
Yeah, I hate it here.
I was driving across Texas, and
Yeah.
I went to sleep. And like when I was like 6 hours into Texas, I
Your
went to
ass
sleep.
hurt?
What?
Yeah, your ass hurt after that?
What, driving for 6 hours?
I don't know. You went to sleep.
Yeah, you went to sleep.
You were
still
driving for hours.
Wait, did you drive 6 hours sleeping?
Trying to catch you
No.
on something there.
My father was driving. I was young at the time. So I was in the car and I was driving through Texas. After about 6 hours, I fell asleep. I woke up probably like 4 or 5 hours later. I'm like, where are we? My dad's like, yeah, we're still in Texas. I was like, yeah, we've been in Texas for like 10 and a half hours. He's like,
Yeah.
yep, it's a big state. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get another like hour or two sleep. So I closed my eyes, woke back up like a few hours later. And I'm like, yo, are we still in Texas? And he's like, yep, we're still in Texas. And I woke up and drove with him for another 10 hours, and we were still in fucking Texas.
That was an invigorating story.
Oh, it was terrible. Like, trust me, as grueling as it was for me to
Yeah.
tell the story, it was 20 times worse being
Any
in
of
the
your
car.
listeners are still awake.
I just think
Driving
about
across.
all of like, the laws you broke driving that rig.
Yeah.
You're supposed to like rest after like 5 or 6 hours.
No, back in those days,
He
bro, it
drove
was
for
just
fucking
like,
10, I'm going.
back in those days, it was just like
DOT's
just
like, what?
Keep sniffing. Keep sniffing.
Oh, exactly. They serve methamphetamines in the coffee machines at the truck stops.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting there tonight, boys. Yo, you're
This
gonna
load's got to go.
Yeah, you're taking this load from New York to California tonight.
That's crazy,
That's a
man.
3-hour drive. No, it ain't, boy.
It's funny. I used to look. I looked into like truck and stuff, and yeah, I mean, it depends. They make a couple of dollars a mile. And then fuel cost is crazy.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. I mean, there's money to be made.
There is, but there isn't. Like you got to have like a good setup to really make money.
Yeah, you have to own a fleet and like sending them out there. Like,
You need to be able to go from A to B, with a load, drop the load off, pick another load up, and go back to A or go to C.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a good setup, and it's like you go to A to B, and now you don't have a load. Now
You're
you
empty.
go back. Yeah. Now you didn't make any fucking. Now you just lost money. You know?
Got to fucking sit up and wait. That's what the dispatching world is all about.
Yeah.
exactly. And clientele and like moving freight and all that. So it's all about who you know.
It's funny. Trucks built the roads. If there was no trucks, there'd be no parkways or highways or any of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn that? Disney cartoon?
It's like,
Yeah.
that's what I like when people are like, "Oh, gas prices don't really matter." It's like gas prices matter the most out of anything ever.
Yeah.
Every fucking thing that you fucking ever got ever
Yeah.
is because of gas. Everything.
What are you talking about? My Amazon package just shows up.
Yeah, my Amazon just comes. Amazon comes in an electric car now.
Yeah.
It's like
It's an electric truck.
fucking
made by
retarded.
Rivian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Plants need electrolytes.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what's crazy? You ever seen they're going to stop it now, but they had drones that they were using to deliver packages.
Oh yeah,
And
They're trying.
they stopped it because like people were like saying that their dogs and animals were getting hurt by the packages fucking dropping. And I saw like some videos, them shits hit the ground fucking hard.
Yeah,
It's like, like you see it, bah! And a lot of times, if the pilot's not that great, I don't know who's flying the thing, but they get it in the wrong yard.
yeah.
Now you got to go to your neighbor's house. I got an Amazon package. Psst, can't fly.
Dude, when you have,
Yeah.
you got fucking drivers that
Yeah.
go to the wrong house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actual human beings that drop shit off at the wrong fucking house. You can't have a fucking drone guy like, yeah, no, it's the house. It's like
Could you
you
imagine?
can't even see the fucking address.
If you hated your neighbor's dog and you're like, I'm going to order a 20-pound bowling ball to his house tomorrow.
I'm gonna kill that fucking little yapping chihuahua.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully it hits it. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy.
I'll put special instructions on his food bowl.
Yeah. Nothing's funnier than those Ring doorbell fucking videos of like the fucking FedEx guy fucking falling down the stairs.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Those are great.
Yeah. He turns around, he's walking. Whoop, bah.
Eat shit.
Sucks. Wouldn't want to be that guy.
No.
But those them things are funny, man. And then the guy in the camera on the rings, like talking to the doorbell. Oh, are you okay?
Should I call an ambulance?
Yeah.
I saw one where it was like cops like coming to raid a house, and a guy was on the Ring doorbell like talking shit to the cops.
Yeah.
They're like trying to like break the door down, and he's like got to like reinforce. He's like, "Good luck, you fucking pussies." And, like, they're like trying to break it. And he's like, "I'm not even fucking home. I told you, fucking assholes, not even there." And they're like, "Fuck," they're like, "We're coming in," and they're like trying to break the door down. He's like, "Good luck, you fucking pussies." He's like talking shit to him the whole fucking
so
time.
funny,
It's so fucking funny, man. And then like they get in, and there's nobody there.
That's great.
And then like you see them all leaving like pissed off,
Fucked up the door and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, as they're leaving, he's like, "Who's paying for my fucking door, you assholes?"
You ever seen the videos of that guy who's like a bounty hunter? He's like he's
Dog?
no.
Right? Dog?
He's not the dog, but he does his own. He does his own, like he's a bail bondsman, and he posts these videos that make it look like he's a cop, but he's not. Like it's like he didn't make it as a police officer or couldn't get in, and so all of his videos are like based around like, oh, knock on the door, yeah, I got a warrant. Like, what are you talking about? You're a bail bondsman, you know, warrant.
I got a warrant from who?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Hey, is Jamie home? And he's like, fuck you. No, Jamie lives here. And it's like the guy. Yeah, Jamie. He's gonna know what I look like. You gave me the money. I look like a fucking idiot.
He's got a mechanic shirt that says Jamie on it. I don't know, Jamie. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, like the fucking badge.
Exactly.
Yeah, my name is. Hello, my name is.
Exactly. Like, no, Jamie's here. Sorry.
Yeah, that job gotta suck.
Yeah, that job's gotta suck.
I mean, whatever. You get to like take shit. People put up their house. You get to take a house. That's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, that's the job for those kind of guys. You know, the guys that like went through high school and middle school and got beat up on, and then they could not make the cop squad. So they fall back to like the next best thing.
I think Dog was the best though, man.
The dog with the paintball guns.
He's like, "You want a cigarette, bro?" He's like, "You just need Jesus in your life, man. Fucking, you can get through this. I know you're up for a triple homicide. You'll probably be in jail for the rest of your life, getting raped every fucking day because you're little.
Yeah.
But just find Jesus in it,
I mean, you guys remember that Tiger show?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man. I love that guy.
They were trying to get that guy out for a little while.
The fucking Tiger King?
people gave
Yeah,
up.
what's his name?
Tiger King?
King.
Bro.
Yeah, what was it?
I don't remember.
He got some crazy earrings and looked like wild and shit.
No,
Yeah.
I always felt like when I
You
was.
look like Dog's Bounty Hunter brother.
That's what I was about to say, bro. 100%. I was like, dude, I
like
always
his
felt like they were related. Yeah. They know each other.
The real G of that show was the other guy, the other Tiger guy that had like the 7 wives and he was
The
like,
one that shot himself in the face?
I don't know. He
Oh,
would
no,
groom-
you're talking about, I know
he
the one
would
you're
like
talking
groom
about.
these bitches from
Yeah.
18, 19 years old, like get them fake titties and shit.
Oh, they made a
Oh.
spinoff.
Oh,
They-
dude,
he's in the
fucking guy-
spinoff.
that guy was a G.
His name was Joe Exotic.
Joe
Oh,
Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy was a G.
Dog
bro.
and Joe.
He would have like calendars of his wives and like fucking be selling like, "Oh, look at my wife's titties."
He was a gun-toting, mullet-wearing owner of the Greater Winewood Exotic Animal Park in Oklahoma. Carol Baskin.
Yeah, he fucking
He went
hated
to jail because of
Carol
Carol
Baskin,
Baskin. Yeah.
Carol Baskin.
That fucking bitch took my tiger.
Fuck that. Fuck Carol Baskins. I hate that goddamn bitch.
Yo, they definitely did a South Park thing on that, right?
Oh yeah.
Did they? I don't remember Baskin's.
Wait, no.
No.
Their feud escalated to a point where Joe Exotic was convicted for hiring someone to murder Baskin, along with other charges related to wildlife violations.
And then like Carol Baskin killed her husband and they never found out anything
100%.
about that,
And fed it to the tigers.
In
Yeah.
2020, he got sentenced to 22 years.
Yeah, they were trying to
22?
they were trying to get him out, but
Yeah, Trump was like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I mean, no.
He's like, I heard of it, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'll have my people look into it. That was basically what that was, and it just never became anything.
yeah.
Well, why would it, though? Come on.
Yeah.
Like, Joe, we all liked. Well, no, we didn't. We didn't.
You love
were
that show?
You were a train wreck. You were like a Jerry Springer
I
show.
thought that show was fucking funny.
Got your fucking bleached ass hair, and
Dude,
shit.
the craziest part to me in that whole like saga
tight ass jeans.
was one of the dudes he was fucking was like fucking chicks all over the park, and then walked in and was like, check out this new gun I got.
Oh, yeah, he
I
was
like my
gay,
new
right?
gun. No, well, he was like anybody that was in the park that was a dude, Joe would fuck. But then like once Joe got his like fucking,
Yeah.
then you were free to go fuck whoever. And,
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
yeah. So the
Oh
dudes would be
yeah,
fucking
the other guy, the
chicks.
real hillbilly dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like spinning the gun, and then all of a sudden, like the round went off and shot himself in the face and killed himself.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, that was like one of the craziest parts throughout that entire like.
Oh, it was the guy Antle, but Gavi and Antle was the guy who had like all the fucking little fucking hot wives.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, dude.
He has his own show. They went back and like talked about his childhood and like everything. Yeah, they had
He used to ride a quad around.
it was a
everywhere.
full. No, he rode an elephant around.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he would ride around in a fucking elephant, and then he had, dude, he had like
Yeah.
3 wives that like he fucking like
And they all wore tiger
they like
outfits.
they like worked for him at like 17, 18 years old, and then, like he
Oklahoma.
like groomed them into being like his wives. It was crazy, bro. That guy was the man.
He's like, you like tigers? You like hanging out
Like
with the tigers?
Let's do a
I
tiger
have-
style.
I
Let me
have-
pounce on you.
I have tigers. You like them? You want to hang out with them? Well, if you don't like me, then you don't like tigers.
Yeah, that was a wild fucking show.
Oh yeah, no, he was very manipulative. And yeah,
Go figure. Middle America.
Yeah,
middle America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just north of Texas. I mean, really. So I can basically, yeah, and then you have what is that? Fucking Kansas, and then Nebraska, Colorado, Missouri, Arkansas.
I don't understand why people want to collect obnoxiously large predators. Like, what's the thing in your life that goes, oh wow, taking that large animal that can rip my face off into my house and like give myself no protection between me and it is a good idea.
Well, a lot of times, like they're domesticated in some ways. The ones that they get,
it's like fucking fat girls.
and they're they're like ex-circus fucking animals. You know what I'm saying?
That's the 4th chain you broke on my fridge.
What's crazy too is, I mean, think about how much. So we have how populated the Earth is right now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think they're in the Amazon naturally?
Who? What?
The tigers?
Oh no, the tiger population.
Well, no,
like,
that's India.
the wild tiger population.
Whatever.
But like the wild tiger population is like
Yeah.
less than like 50.
Yeah, it's not
There's
a
like
lot.
none of them anymore because they kill them.
You got to feed them like fucking whole chickens.
Well, that's a problem.
Well, they kill them because people live around them. You know,
Yeah.
so like when they come into like a town, they kill them. It's the same thing with bears.
Yeah.
You know, like people live in fucking areas where bears are, and they're like, "Oh, bears are in our fucking garbage." It's like, no shit,
Yeah.
no shit. Move to New York City, asshole. Ain't no bears. You know, fucking. Why are you living in the middle of fucking nowhere where bears are? You know, it's just,
Well, no, I mean, when it comes down to the tiger thing, that's a little bit different. See, guys moving up into the wilderness and like, oh, there's a fucking black bear in my backyard all the time. Yeah, well, you leave your garbage out and you
It's the
leave
same
food
thing in
out
India,
and,
bro.
like,
You live in the middle of nowhere, fucking India. You got tigers.
there is no nowhere India.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not.
Yeah,
it's
the
all been
same-
populated.
Yeah,
That's,
they all live
Same
on top of each
exact
other.
thing.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's
In
billions.
Delhi.
We-
You know,
we're
it's just, that's New York City, jerk off.
New
You go
Delhi.
upstate, you got bears. This is the same thing in India. You go to upstate India, you got fucking tigers. It's the
my
same
dude,
shit.
No,
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 upstate
no.
India, you
I
have
call-
Chinese that shoot at you
Yeah.
because you're trying to take over their fucking. Get away from my shitty wall.
My city wall.
From the border of India to the
Yeah.
other border of India is not just wall to wall people living on top of each
Fucking
other.
Mongolians.
That's not the way it happens, bro.
Yeah.
Totally, like they're swimming on each other. They
Yeah,
can't even walk
it's
anymore.
Not even close.
But it is crazy, right? You know, the
Yeah.
Chinese and the Indians do fight each other a lot.
Do they?
I don't blame
Yeah,
him.
because they share a border.
Yeah, but like,
And you know what China's doing? They're like shutting down a fucking river that like runs through India,
Yeah.
and they can't even like make power or anything.
Yeah,
well,
good.
speaking of power and speaking of borders,
Good, they don't use it to shower. China's like, you
Yeah.
stink.
Making food with your feet.
When there's an east wind, I smell you.
did you guys hear that Canada is tariffing us today? Like,
fuck them.
I know this one's
I like
gonna
how
actually.
they would,
This one's gonna hit
the
us
whiskey
personally.
bottles when they were taking them off the shelves.
No, this one's
Comical.
Yeah.
the
What are you
electricity.
doing, idiot? You
It's
bought that
literally
already.
the
You
South
fucking
Park
idiot.
episode. You know, like we need Trump to go over there
You
and fuck
bought
the
that
prime
already.
minister to death.
Dumb fuck.
Yeah. We're going to take it off the shelves. What are you going to do? Sell it back
Yeah.
to America?
Yeah, you
fucking-
lost already, idiot.
No refund.
You should have just sold it to your people, you dumb fuck. That would have been the real
Oh
fuck
my
you.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
Assholes.
stupid. It's already there, you jerk off. You
Yeah.
paid for it.
No
Yeah.
reorders. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's so stupid. You know what it is, too? It's like, first of all, I never really knew about it, but apparently, like, you know, there's exclusivity, right, to certain things, and they won't even allow us to sell certain items at all in their country. Like maybe certain vehicle makes and models of cars, they won't take it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So it hurts us in ways because it's like, damn, man, nobody drives Chevy up there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. We're not
driving
allowed
some
to-
French shit.
Yeah, we're not allowed to
Yeah.
sell trucks in
Yeah.
China at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's markets where
We wouldn't, we
closed
wouldn't
down.
protected.
even, yeah, but we wouldn't even be able to sell trucks in China.
Why not?
Because they produce their cars so much cheaper in China than we could even afford to sell
Do you think they're better?
them. In some ways, yeah.
Plus,
Oh.
95% of the microchips and shit, we get it from them first. So we'd have to like mail it in, put it together, mail it back out.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's like-
I heard they were having a issue with getting microchips.
oh yeah, well, Taiwan is a big
Taiwan
one.
killed. Yeah, Taiwan's the leader in microchips,
What's cool is
which
supposedly
is why
they're going
China
to build them
wanted
here.
to take it over. Well, they can't. I mean, they're talking about, it, but they really can't do it. The EPA has too many regulations, which maybe Trump's gonna get rid of.
Well, that's
But-
what Lee Zeldin's going to do.
There's a lot of toxic. There's a lot of like toxicity
Masculinity?
to yeah. Like, you know, I mean, chips. You know, there's no girl version of computer chips, so
Yeah.
you know, we need non-binary chips. These are all binary. They all run binary code. We need non-binary code. We can't have this.
So let's segue into the toxic masculinity a little bit. What do you think about Andrew Tate back in the States here?
Ah, Andrew Tate's the man.
Andrew Tate back
I like
in the
Andrew
States.
Yeah.
I honestly think that bringing Andrew Tate back into the States was so-so. I don't really care left, right, or in
What do you
between.
mean bringing him in, bro?
He came here himself. I don't think anybody brought him.
No, he brought him in.
No, he
wasn't
was
smuggled in.
He was allowed to come back versus like
It's America. He's actually
That's
he's
true.
a fucking citizen.
Landed it free.
Yeah.
And then, well,
Well, no, I think he's British actually.
the whole bringing him back into like America, okay. And then he was brought into Marco Rubio's state. Marco Rubio's got his own things going on right now. And then he's getting into a fight with Andrew Tate, which I think is a wasted expense.
Wait.
Were you talking about the senator?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Marco Rubio brought him back.
No, he's upset that he's in his state. He's in Florida right now.
Yeah.
And Marco Rubio doesn't want him in Florida. He doesn't think that he should have been brought back. And honestly, I think that
What do you mean brought back?
Marco Rubio's an idiot if he doesn't if he's an American, he would believe in innocent until proven guilty. And the Andrew Tate was taken into Romanian house arrest.
Yeah,
All kinds of things were placed against him.
in Romania, it's not America, right? Like Americans have this thing where like you're guilty until proven innocent in like the whole world. No, Romania, they let him out of jail
Yeah.
because they didn't have any evidence on him.
Yeah.
There's no due process in Romania,
So what was
so
the
you would have been
charges?
held in jail forever.
Like trafficking and like rape or something.
Yeah, they said it was trafficking, kidnapping, but the girl that apparently was kidnapped
Yeah.
was on tape going out to like get pizza and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
It was like made up charges from the fucking political.
apparently, like from Andrew Tate's mouth, apparently the girl told her boyfriend that she was like brought to an Andrew Tate party and like wasn't allowed to leave.
Oh.
And then Andrew Tate's like, that's what she told her boyfriend because she's a fucking whore and she was here banging us. So you know, like,
He was
and she didn't want her
slapping that
boyfriend
ass
to know
around.
she's a fucking whore. You know, like so. But the fact that he was let out of a Romanian jail, him and his brother were let out of a Romanian jail,
Yeah.
shows that they didn't have any shred of evidence to even be like, yeah, we're gonna keep you here forever. You know, like they would do. You know.
Yeah. And they took his cars away, but they gave him back.
Yep.
Now I heard he had charges throughout all of Europe, and like each country wants to go after him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's other countries that want to go after him. I mean, that's why he's here. right?
well,
Yeah, you can try to. You think
are there any
But
charges
even
here?
even that doesn't make sense because we work with all these countries. We're not a non-extradition country.
no, but we don't have
fuck
to. We
those
we
guys.
extradite only on if we
Yeah.
feel like it.
But all these crimes, like sexual crimes, financial crimes,
Yeah.
they're far worse in America than they are in the rest of the world. So, like, if you go to a country, like if you're a French citizen, right, and in France they don't see financial crimes as a problem, and you're an American and commit a financial crime, and you go to France, they're not going to extradite you
Right.
because that crime you committed in America is not a crime in France, and you're a French citizen, right? So when you go to America to seek asylum for a crime that's also a crime in America, they're going to send you back. They're not going to be like, oh, no, it's cool, bro. They're like, no, it's not like that. Like, you have to go to a place that's like a non-extradition country. You have to go to fucking like, I don't even know. I don't even know all the good ones.
What's his name? Fucking the WikiLeaks guy. Fucking that was
Yeah.
hiding in the
Go to
fucking
Russia.
embassy
Yeah.
for fucking like forever. He couldn't even leave. He was living there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, that's the thing. It's like, it doesn't make any sense that he's like hiding in America. You're not hiding in America. America has some of the craziest laws for as free as we are. We actually have the most laws out of most fucking countries in the world. It's just that we have the due process system. So like,
Yes.
guilty till proven innocent. But that's why you got arrested first, right?
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're guilty till proven it because you get arrested first.
Right, right.
Then you have to prove you didn't do it.
Yeah,
There's no fucking actual process. Only rich people get the old like, oh, we're gonna look for you, and they're like, oh, but I didn't do that. Look, I was here. All the rest of us get arrested, and then it's like, okay, prove I didn't do that. Like that's what you have to do. That's why you pay lawyers.
Right, yeah. Nobody's ever called to find out where I was on Thursday at like
Only
4
rich
o'clock in
people
the
get that
afternoon.
treatment. Only
you
rich
murder
people
someone?
are like, oh,
What?
Was it a murder?
Well, I mean, even if it was like a misdemeanor, they should still be asking me those kind of questions,
yeah,
right? Then
they don't
going
question
like,
you.
Like, where were you on the night of the 6th?
Exactly.
Did you break that park bench?
Right.
Criminal mischief. We have camera footage.
The only time you even get
That's
asked
what we
questions
need,
is if
like,
you're caught with
yeah.
drugs.
But to be honest with you, most of the time that I'm getting like involved with police officers, I'm like right next to the issue itself.
It is crazy, right? So, like, yes, you'll get arrested, right? The law's fucked up and retarded. A lot of times what the cops will do, they arrest you, you go to jail, you have your day in court. That's what it's all about. We'll have your day in court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it depended upon the crime, you may or may not be put into a facility.
Yeah.
No, it also depends on how much money you make.
Well, that's what it, that's what it comes
Really
Well,
down
yeah, I
comes
mean,
down
if
to
you can
that.
afford the bail, yeah. But nowadays in New
Well,
York
it's not
State
just
bail
the-
reform, you can fucking stab somebody in the street, you'll be out
Well,
tomorrow.
Not us.
They
Not
wouldn't
us. Not us. Not us.
Yeah,
We're a little light skinned for that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
we-
people that will get that.
yeah.
For us, they're like, you look like you could afford an attorney.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, how much money can
You're
we
gonna
get
stay
from
there
you?
until you get one. And it's like, well, I don't have any money.
That's right.
You caught the wrong fish.
I'm broke as a joke.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you as always coming down and hanging out with us. This one's a little bit longer than normal, and thank you for sticking with us to the end. I know long form podcasts are a little bit different these days, and we'd always appreciate you. Please like and subscribe. Hit all those little buttons down below on all our different little formats that you guys are listening to us on. We appreciate you. And as always, Ryan, you get this one.
Fuck off.